up, guys? It's Scott with Neverhead back for another Metamaterials update. And we are getting absolutely pounded again today. Down, what are we down? 23 cents on the day so far. And look at this measly 5.7 million in volume that we've got. Pretty pathetic if you ask me. Looks like no one has a reason to buy, so the hedge funds and the market makers are driving the price down at will. We finished pre-market down 26 cents, and we've kind of rallied, if you could call it a rally, up 3 cents since then. But not a great couple of days in terms of volume for this. I'm certainly looking back at the days of the 40 million in volume longingly. My chart app is not working today, so we're starting off with Chart Exchange. So we don't have RSI or MACDs or any other indicators here, but we have the price and the volume, and that'll be just fine for today. Nothing good going on with the price right now. I do want to check out the options chain. I want to see how bad people are doing for the October 15th calls. Not as bad as I would have thought. 19.3 thousand in and 67.5 thousand out right now. And the volume for calls yesterday was better than I was expecting. A lot of people are hammering the $6 calls. Not too many on $6 puts. A lot more puts at the $5 level. It'll certainly, I mean, I hope we get to $6 by next Friday, but I am not very optimistic that it will happen if things keep going the way they're going. If the volume stays this low, we could use a nice, well, I thought we had a good catalyst in the nanotech acquisition, but apparently that was not good enough for the shareholders. So we've just gone straight down since the deal was approved. Right now we are looking at 10,300 in the money at $5 and 15,000 just out of the money at $6. So my guess is the hedge funds and market makers are going to do their best to keep this below $6 and just collect the free premium on the calls for next week, and then we could get a little bit of a bump after that. Max pain for this is at $3. They're not going to be able to push it down another $2 in a week unless Papa George and his wife die in a plane accident or something like that. Barring any of that, hopefully that does not happen between now and then. Barring any of that, the $5 calls should be good, although I would not be shocked if we end at like $4.97 next week, next Friday, and then shoot up after that, because we do have only 6,000 $5 calls right now. Or, I'm sorry, 5,000 $4 calls. We have almost 12,000 $5 calls that are currently in the money. So they could steal those away from us next week for sure. Let's see what we got for dark pool data. Looking over here. So, I mean, only 5.8 million in volume today. Of that, 3 million on the dark pool. And then for yesterday, we were heavily shorted again. 54.5% of the total reported volume was shorted. Let's head on over to Ortex. Utilization up a little bit from the data yesterday. We're down to 90%, now up to 92, almost 92.5. And let's see here. Short interest percentage change from yesterday, down almost a point there. And looks like we had almost 500,000 more shares returned than borrowed. Not terrible. Current short interest, the estimate is right around 30 million, so holding steady in the 30 to 35 million share range. And yeah, we're coming down a little bit on the utilization. All right, now we are on to Fintel, and the short interest days to cover keeps ticking back up to 1.94 days to cover. That is up another half a day from yesterday. I believe we were at 1.3 or 1.4%, or 1.4 days. Dark pool short volume is up a little bit as well. We were under 40 yesterday. And short squeeze score is back down in the 50s. So not squeezing anytime soon as it looks right now. And we're looking at back up to 1 million shares available to short. And the borrow fee rate is also back down into the 5s. Been holding steady here for a couple of days. It's dropped a little bit from the 6s, and I think last week we were in the 9s and 10s. All right, one more thing to get to. So this is an interesting theory on the TRCH land that was purchased by Oilco Holdings LLC. So we have the article here. It's about gallium and how important it is to semiconductors and 5G and solar panels as well. I'll spare you the gory details of this very long article. It's pretty dry, but basically gallium is super fucking important for all sorts of technological components, i.e. semiconductors. It's very important for 5G networks, and I think they also were talking about solar panels. Yep, solar cells right here, photo detectors, laser diodes, LEDs, all that stuff. So gallium, very important for that. Now back to this here. So gallium is very important to most of the products that MMAT is a part of, but the chances that this merger was purposeful are becoming very clear. Gallium is heavily found in the Permian and Oregon Basin, and the Dividend for Torchlight Energy, they own a lot of land in the Permian Basin, so the dividend might be hidden in plain sight. The price of gallium has doubled in the last year. Gallium is made to produce thin film solar cells, solar 5G and nanotechnology, semiconductor circuits, LEDs, and electronic medical devices, i.e. MRI diagnostics, and the GlucoWise products. And 100% of gallium is currently imported from China, so this could make MMAT a little bit more unique in that they own land in Torchlight that is sitting on gallium-rich land. So his thesis, old Jolly here, is that America might be dependent on MMAT. Probably not. But this could be big if this actually pans out, that they actually sell the land to a mining company to get the gallium out of there instead of an oil company to get the oil out. Again, I will post the link to the gallium article if you want to punish yourself and read through that whole story there. That is pretty much going to do it for this one, guys. So as always, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel for more updates on Metamaterials as well as other stocks and tokens we like. And I thank you guys so much for watching this far, and I'll see you in the next video.